Alan, another tough afternoon for Southport. It's this team's 5th consecutive defeat in all competitions. Your thoughts after the match?
I was disappointed really today. I thought for the first 10 minutes again we should be 2-0 up for me, and we haven't made the keeper make a save. We've created a lot of things. We look, well, I don't know what to say in front of the goal. We don't look like scoring. I mean, the only effort we've had today that's caused the keeper a problem is Nathan Lowe's strike from way out with his left peg, but other than that, no.
I mean, possibly one of the most concerning aspects of the past several weeks has been Southport's inability to turn around games when going behind. Why do you think that is, and how do you remedy it?
I think that's lack of confidence. When you lose games, that's lack of confidence. You miss sometimes the senior players. You're missing Dougie today, Shuey today as well, and it just shows out there that you do need that experience to turn things around like that.
You spoke previously about your hand being forced, particularly with injuries. Gary Roberts was forced to play in defence again today. How big a factor has that injury crisis been in the recent loss of form?
I would say it does cause you concerns, because we had a team spirit to die for, with the players on the park, and then you lose them, then you're bringing people in, and I think Southport had that last year with a lot of players coming in and going, and we didn't want that, but unfortunately for us this year we've had to do that because of injuries. I mean, last week 7-8 missing, today you've got 3 that probably would start that's missing, so yeah, it's a big factor, but you have to get on with it and move on.
And you previously said that the plan was to get Southport into the playoffs by hook or by crook. I mean, given the past couple of weeks, is that still a realistic aim, or has that been re-evaluated?
It's got to be, yeah, it's got to be. I mean, our strive is to get Southport in the playoffs, and it looks as though we might have to bring a couple more in, because, I mean, Dugdale, they're saying could be 2 to 3 weeks. Shuey could be 2 weeks. Is it fair on kids to keep putting them on? Maybe not. But, if your hand's forced a little bit, you have to do that.
You brought the team in for extra training on Monday, as you were telling us last week. How was that? Did you find it beneficial, and is that something that you're planning to do again in the future?
We're hoping to do it on Tuesday again, during the day. Yeah, it's beneficial, and I think that shows. I mean, these are full-time, and they're little bits of movement, set plays that they've worked on through the week. Yeah, it does cause you a problem. But if you can't deal with straight balls, then that is a problem, and 2 straight balls today have killed us again.
Almost inconsequential in the end, but Gary Roberts gave away a first half penalty. A little bit harsh from our angle. How did you view it?
I viewed it the same as you. I thought it was harsh. It hit him in the face, to be fair, but the referees give it. It was inside the box, so if it was a pen, it was a pen. It wasn't outside, so he's give it. The boys missed it, and they always say sometimes you get what you deserve, so he's missed that, so that gives you a chance. And then we give a silly goal away, going at half time 1 down, and then I would say again we've caused our own collapse.
You've just mentioned there about you still maybe looking to bring 1 or 2 in. David Morgan joined this week.
Yep.
What can you tell supporters about David, and just maybe go into a little bit more detail about what you're looking for if you're going back into the transfer market over the next couple of weeks?
Listen, we need a goal scorer, that's for sure, and we've always said that. Big Jack's a big target man, could work off him. I mean, the boy Cotteline's come in, he's had his 2nd start today, and he's had 2 chances and not hit the target. You've got to be putting things away like that. So we need a striker. We may need another centre half if Dougie's not right, and we might need another midfield player or a winger. We've got to look at everything, and we're training during the day. That's important to us, and we've got to make sure the people we bring in can train during the day.
And just finally, and again almost inconsequential compared to today's result, but you've got the County Cup on Tuesday night. How do you sort of approach that, given that the form that we've had over the past couple of weeks? How important do you view it, and what sort of personnel will you be sending to Banbury on Tuesday?
That won't be a very strong side at all. The boys that were on the bench today will play, but as you know, with the injury problems we got, if we go up there and get 2 or 3 more injuries, we've got a problem. So no, it won't be a full lineup at all.
And then after that, you've got a bit of a rest until Spennymoor. Is that advantageous that you've got some time on the training field, or do you want to keep going and get results, back to where they should be?
Listen, it's always bad when you get a defeat like this and you've got 2 weeks to suffer it, because you live on it, and well, I do anyway. And to go home tonight and think about that and think about what we've got in there is disappointing for me today. But you reflect on it, you try and take the positives if you can, and you look and you speak to people. Mark and I I'll be at his house tonight, trying to address what we can do. It's not easy, but we've got to take it on and take it on the chin.
Thanks very much.
No problem.